Добрый вечер всем, кто подошел на стрим, и всем, кто еще не подошел. Все равно всем добрый вечер. Так, сегодня у нас Бэтмена The Telltale Series. Начинаем понемножечку, потихонечку проходить второй эпизод. Наверху появилась плашечка, которой вы можете воспользоваться в любое удобное для вас время. Я этому буду только рада. Почему побег из Азкабана? Потому что буквально через 2 месяца мне предстоит очень непростой переезд из одного конца России в другой конец России. В общем-то, любая помощь бы очень даже поприветствовалась. Так, а я тем временем попытаюсь понемножку начать. Так, сначала сделаю себя потише звук, потому что мои ушки сейчас истекут кровью. Ну, так-то будет получше. Я сегодня попробую не читать субтитры, а просто комментировать происходящее, потому что я поняла, что для меня это неудобно, мне это очень мешает. И так, пересматривая в записи, сделала вывод, что, скорее всего, для восприятия это тоже как-то не очень хорошо. Может, кому-то и нормально, но мне как-то самой некомфортно. И читать, и что-то успевать, какие-то замечания делать по поводу происходящего. И особенно это нервирует, когда я не успеваю читать, когда все летит вперед. То есть я глазами успеваю прочитать, но не успеваю проговорить. Это не очень хорошо. Так, ну поехали, второй эпизод. Как страшно. Так, загрузочка долгая. Почему-то в тот раз вроде было все немножечко быстрее. Так, меня опять зачем-то оповещают, что я поняла. Спасибо, да. Я поняла, что все, что я тут напортачу, потом скажется на конечном результате. Но вот в Бэтмене на самом деле эта система как-то проработаннее, чем в том же Волке, потому что в Волке, по сути, ты можешь отыгрывать только характер персонажа, вот, а какие-то твои решения не особо на что-то влияют. Аллея преступности. Интересно.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us.
But you should see this.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
This isn't going away.
It's also public and messy.
Tell me, all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were.
Ну я же такой милашка.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Я промолчу.
I understand. Just know, I'm not going anywhere. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known, too big. Yet there it was.
Так, ну я не хочу обыгрывать Брюса
If my father
истериком.
was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well,
Будем по
it's a
нейтралу
fair assumption.
топать.
You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
На самом деле
Maybe there was
интересно такое
some
развитие
detail
наблюдать,
I overlooked.
потому что все, что я знаю о родителях Уэйна, было почерпнуто из «Темного рыцаря», а там они прям были вообще милашками, добряшками. Так. Так.
I want him standing here, right now.
Почему здесь так
Wondered
много
the
пересечений с
Batman
Детройтом?
knew his own parents' killer. The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Это интересная игра слов получается. Никто не скорбит по Чилу. Как это никто не скорбит? Нет, ну что это, если не Detroit Become Human? Вот это андроидское зрение.
He thought he was invincible.
Прям
Sadly, he was mistaken.
Oh, it's just too bad he wasn't honest as well.
He had his flaws, yes. But you more than anyone should be able to appreciate that he was a complicated man.
сложным человеком. Сложным человеком. Значит... И значит, имеющим право на преступление. Немного разные вещи. Там ничего больше нельзя посмотреть. Давайте кинотеатр, давай. Там что-то пока. Все понятно.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good.
Я закатываю глазки, как примерный поймальчик.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Ну зачем ты сюда пришел? Так. Понятно. Так. Просто идти вперед. Больше ничего не остается. Здесь он взрослее, чем в каноничной версии. Тут он прям подросток такой. Почти что. Да, эта игра куда более кровавая, чем Волк. Хотя в Волке тоже было крови достаточно. Там прям особо не церемонились.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a bug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Бэтмен. Так, это все был пролог. Точно. Это ж мы же новый эпизод начали. Вот прям интересно. Конечно, можно начать отыгрывать такого Бэтмена, который едет кукухой понемножку. Потому что, ну, зная Telltale, там дальше прям вообще должно все прям закрутиться и закончиться на таком твисте, перетвисте, прям вот вообще.
I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
No, I do. That's why I'm asking. I don't ask questions I don't want to know the answers to.
I'm sorry, Harvey. It's better this way.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
It was nothing worth mentioning.
Your friend gave us the whole case against Falcone.
Not worth mentioning, huh?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee.
Ooh,
Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Я ничего не буду говорить.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Ух. Ну, пошли. Надеюсь, нам не придется его бить. Блин, просто на в лоб эпизод 2. Сколько у него этот порез на щеке не будет заживать. Господи боже. Окей. Окей, дети Аркхема, так дети Аркхема. О, сейчас будут злодеи вываливаться. Так.
You must have some clout.
Здорово, гад.
My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father had sew me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
Скотина, ты знаешь, зачем я
More than
пришел?
friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried
Мы
to
с
get through
тобой
the
не
intense
такие уж и
party.
разные.
Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you. It's a damn shame you asked me.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different.
Ну, я же пошутила.
Hill and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
А можно просто ничего не делать?
Not here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer the way you
Черт, он что, сейчас умрет? Нет, нет, не надо, нет!
You'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you? What kind of son did he make?
I'm no murderer, Falcone. Unlike you.
Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. And if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
I never asked for any of it.
And yet, the money spends, doesn't it?
He made you rich, but you still had him killed.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents looked at me.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Что происходит?
The bastard had to die.
Так. Ядовитый плющ. Так, тут точно замешан ядовитый плющ. У него вот эта вот зелень на губах. Ни хрена себе. Так, ну хотя бы... Да, камера все записывала.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in.
Она вообще
She was
живая там,
so
нет?
different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Камеру вруби. Вруби камеру.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Ух ты. Так, ты покиш тут это.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Так, что-то мне нужно сделать, да? А,
Her
так.
veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Так, давай. Что там еще? Шея.
Fresh injection site.
А,
That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
я-то подумала, что это поцелуй ядовитого плюща. Вроде как она должна тут быть, хотя я точно не знаю.
Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then it just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Да, я тоже сейчас подумала про пингвина. Что он там
I'm so
затевал.
sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics.
Секунду. Все хорошо.
Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
О,
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were
я
shots
просто стану
fired
везде.
where Falcone was being held.
Я такая
Know anything about
пронырливая
that?
журналистка.
I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
Все-таки что-то мне не хочется пока ее прям так раскрывать. Эту копшу. Что мало ли что там произошло. Потому что ее пока еще можно оправдать. Потом там общественное мнение, все дела. Ой.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him. No one will miss him, you can be sure of that. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Нифига себе самых низких инстинктов. Там прям четкая цель была.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Интересно, можно тут как волки, короче, сопоставляя улики, в итоге говорить какую-то херню? Так, выберите дрон для поиска сигнала от мобильного телефона Освальда. Давайте слева направо, снизу вверх. Так. Опа, опа, опа. Ух ты! Так, давайте. Текс. Опа. Ой. Вот. Лапы с когтями. Это идет речь о женщине-кошке. Так. Давай. Ищеечка. Бэт-ищеечка. Какой интересный получается разговор в 3 разных точках. Так. Клуб Skyline.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Давай, встань в эпичную позу. О, красиво. Так, все, я уже соскучилась по экшончику.
I know there's gonna be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. My boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Ух ты, это Бэйн там? Или кто это? Я все хочу увидеть знакомые лица.
You lot, come check out this office. You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of the city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selena.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Эх, плохо шифруется Селина. Хоть. Опа. Да, я забыла, тут можно так. Да блин. Я не успеваю жать на кнопки. Так.
Try harder than this.
Ладно, давай постараемся. Да что такое? Тут еще непонятно, когда надо нажимать несколько раз подряд, когда один. Так. Давай.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Так. Женщина-кошка, во что ты там вляпалась? Давай, пошли тебя спасать. Нет? Мы не идем тебя спасать. Все? Это что, какой-то флешбэк? Что происходит? Что происходит? Еще одно клише Telltale. Обязательно есть сцена в баре. Так, туда не пройдешь. Просто походим,
Tunes for
посмотрим.
drinking, dancing, and fighting. Not necessarily in that order.
Here? Cops raided his house. Sorry.
Не пройти. You shall not pass.
Didn't you see the game here, asshole? Are you blind or something?
I saw. If I were you, I'd go back to playing it.
What did you say? You got some nerve.
Ой.
Wait, I know you. You're that rich dude. You're that guy on the news.
Меня один заход не устраивает.
What's this rich prick doing in our bar, eh?
Bruce, stop stirring up the natives and buy me a drink.
Wait, what? This guy's with you?
Face it, Frank, you suck at pool. Why are you starting trouble over it? Nice one, Bruce. Way to keep a low profile.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Сама такая.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. You've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
I'm going to deal with it. But I need you to tell me everything you know about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I could take him.
I appreciate confidence in a man, but not stupidity. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selina.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable.
But what would Harvey think? The two of us working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I... Please, don't wreck my bar. Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Gentlemen, please, sit. Have a drink. Let's work this out like civilized people.
We're done talking.
Классно. Акробатика от женщины-кошки. Красиво. Красиво. Вот это танец. Давай набьем им морды. Конечно, Брюс Уэйн в этой сцене нехило так палится. Тем, какой он охренеть. Охренеть, какой боец. Давайте еще не все супергеройские позы собрали.
You fight pretty good for such a pretty boy.
Быстрее, 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 давай!
Come on, this way.
Ух, вот это была красивая драка. Прям. Эх, вы прервали супергеройский поцелуй. Ну как так? Такой проникновенный шепот. А давайте попытаемся.
Let's get out of here.
Ладно. Попытка не пытка.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Just stay out of trouble.
Now, where's the fun in that? You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Да помню. Точно въешь мой крюк.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Может, ты уйдешь хотя бы оттуда?
Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice, people look up to Batman after how you handle Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Ух ты! Так, знаете что? Я достаточно насмотрелась на Брюса Уэйна. Я хочу смотреть на Бэтмена.
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
Так, ребяточки, АФК на пару минут. Back to the business. Да. Всё. Я надеюсь, что сейчас будет мэрия, плюс что-то еще. И, в общем-то, уже все. Потому что в этом эпизоде и так уже было очень много всего. Так.
Batman has the public trust after taking down Falcone. Try not to throw it away by going overboard on Hill. Battering the mayor is not a good option.
I got it, Alfred.
The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
Надо было сказать бэтменскую фразу.
Dents up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm cutting your pay.
It's just you and me. Oh, man.
Batman? What are you doing here?
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
You're leaving out a few details.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies, his status, his fortune.
What does Penguin want with Bruce Wayne?
The atrocities that occurred at the hands of his father. He only wants to expose the Waynes for the criminals that they are.
Черт! Нет! Так, избить мэра мы не можем, а вот избить его охрану очень даже вполне.
Don't kill me. I've done nothing wrong.
Why come to you?
Because I knew about Arkham Asylum and what was done to those poor people. Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear. I didn't dare speak up. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No. Please. Don't.
Не надо слегка перегибать меня через балку балкона. Спиной. Так можно его схватить и... Можно схватить мэра и вместе с ним это улететь.
Must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed, I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Интересно, Джокер будет здесь или он будет во второй части? Ну, честно говоря, я ожидала большего от этой сцены. Это прям... Тихо. Тихо, 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 тихо.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has triple security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
Ну, сорян, чё?
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theatre.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
None of that matters now. The only thing that does is stopping Oz.
The city needs you now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's...
Wait a minute. The images on his cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now. Harvey needs to get out of there.
А надо ли?
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's...
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs?
Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please. I need to
get this off my chest.
Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
My advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's...
I don't care, Harvey. You need to get out of there.
I can't leave now.
Think of the message that would send to the voters. Bruce, I'm ahead in the polls. A win tonight, and I could take the election. What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability. But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I knew you'd see it that way.
Listen, I hate to push you,
but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Whatever it takes to save Gotham.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere.
Надо
No matter what I have to say
запомнить эту
tonight,
фразочку,
remember.
скорее всего, она
You
пригодится
are
дальше.
always my friend.
Harvey!
Так, давайте Бэтмен украдет. Все может быть. Абсолютно все.
Bat? Yeah, all quiet so far.
I got a feeling that's about to change.
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on.
Но я нравлюсь
Most
людям.
of the GCPD already think you're a monster. Don't prove them right.
I'm sorry for putting you in a difficult spot, Jim. I value our working relationship.
So do I, Batman. That's why I need you to rein it in.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
I think she's mending her ways.
Oh, he's right, Lieutenant. I don't do the bad things anymore. Unless it's on request.
Well, this better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come
Мне
in.
нравится.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
You don't owe me anything. Those scum had it coming.
And they say chivalry is dead.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting.
Опа.
We're going in.
Так, замес, давайте.
No,
Давайте
aren't you
сюда
glad
замес.
I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Все-таки Уэйн, мне кажется, здесь нехило он так палится. В образе Бэтмена. Бэтмен же он вне юрисдикции, он вне политики. Какая разница, за кого голос? Вряд ли стоило такое говорить. Опрометчиво, Брюс, опрометчиво. Мне нравится ее костюм. Он офигенный. Я видела концепты к будущему фильму «Женщина-кошка», который сейчас готовится у DC. Даже рядом не стояла.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Oh, those goddamn sons of...
Ladies and gents, as you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
Так, это роль Джокера. Не отбирайте у него работу.
Don't think about the odds or you'll make mistakes. You have to stay focused.
Speak for yourself, Batman.
Кошка не умеет работать в команде.
Keep it quiet back there.
Тихо.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Так, ну-ка. Чего у них у всех такие глаза очумевшие? Ну. Интересно, как долго он будет говорить, если сильно затупить? Давайте так, чё поближе. Там бьют Харви. Хыть. Хыть. Живучий.
Maybe next time.
Тихо. Спокойно.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My Telltale brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that ruined your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
Did you ever meet the guy on the screen?
Nope. Smart to let someone else do your dirty work.
Go on, love. You know what to do.
Так, сори. Одну минутку. Вики. Охренеть. Вот тебе безобидная журналистка.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
It's not too late to save the city. Get back from the corrupt politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men's fortunes are built on corpses. Men like your friend, Bruce Wayne. You're as bad as he is. Happy to look away when you don't want to see. Your friend has cost this city countless Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
Dad.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance. Why don't you kick a crap out of it?
No, please, I made a man.
You could never.
That was all Thomas Wayne. Help me. I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
That won't bring back my poor old mum. So this is for her.
You won't let you kill anyone else!
Right, your turn, Dent!
И сейчас мне помешал падающий на мои руки микрофон. Ух ты ж, нифига себе, с самого начала. Так, все, я ничего не говорю, просто пытаюсь что-то сделать.
No, please, I made a man.
You could never.
That was all Thomas Wayne. Help me. I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I
Здесь
had
же
him killed
могут
because of it.
спалить потом, что типа он там задержался, чтобы послушать, что там про воинов говорят.
You won't let you kill anyone else!
Right, your turn, Dent! Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Черт, нет, только не выбор. Нет, 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 не убивайте ее, нет. Блин. Прикольно. Бэтмен настолько суров, что у него даже на маске есть мышцы.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Mr. Wayne.
Lieutenant.
He's lucky. Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
But there still will be scars.
Did you see her? Look for the blood. There. Come on. She can't go wrong.
Кошечка, у тебя же есть бэтменский круг, чтобы
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Доброй ночи всем. Нет, серьезно, это конец второго эпизода, так что спокойной ночи. Так, облегчили боль Фалькон. Да, мы заставили его страдать. Так, отправились к Мэрилки Хилл, как Брюс или Бэтмен. Мне интересно, что-то вообще поменяется, если спасти Селину. Так. Ну все. Так, дальше начинается третий эпизод, да? Угу. Спасибо всем за то, что были сегодня здесь. В следующий раз нас ждет третий эпизод. Посмотрим, что же там будет. Все. Всех обнимаю. Всем пока. До новых и скорых встреч.